What's going on, everybody? It's Matt from the Hair Transplant channel here, and in this video we are going to talk about hair systems. We are going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of wearing a hair system, a hairpiece. It looks like you have hair. This is the greatest advantage in my opinion. It is this quick fix that just gets you hair, great looking and hair with great density right away. What about the disadvantages? Because there are gonna be way more disadvantages to this as there are advantages. So let me just start with the first one because it's gonna be the most time consuming disadvantage. It's constant maintenance. You have to clean it and nurture it with special kind of conditioners, shampoos, if you want the hair system to last you long. Okay, if you don't maintain it, if you don't condition it, it's not gonna last you long and you will have to buy a new one very soon. You will need to remove it and reattach it. Disadvantage number two, and is its price. Even though it's a quick fix and many people think they will buy one hair system and that's it, maybe a glue or something like that and that's it. What are the costs that I need to consider when I want to wear a hairpiece for a whole year? You will need at least 2 or maybe 3 hair pieces because the one hair piece will not last you the whole year. It's gonna get damaged, it can wear out. Depends on how good you take care of it. But anyways, besides buying 2 or 3 hair pieces in a year, which can cost you somewhere around $800-900, you will need to buy a special adhesive glue for your scalp, double-sided tape, you will need special shampoos, conditioners, and things that will help to maintain and nurture your hairpiece, your hair system. So this can come up to $1,000 per year, and we are talking about average quality hair pieces. There are hair pieces which can cost you from $1,000 to $5,000. These are very expensive because they are less detectable, but even if you buy a hairpiece like my friend has for about $200-300, it's already is great looking, and I wasn't really able to detect it at first. I needed to really observe it and really grab his hair and stuff like that. Then you can spot it much more easily. So that would be the disadvantage number 2. What is the disadvantage number 3? And it's gonna be the sun. If you're going on sun, you maybe already realize that your natural hair gets a little bit lighter, especially if you have lighter hair. So if you decide to wear a hair system in summer, your natural hair pigment gets lighter because of the sun, because what can happen after just several days of heavy sunbathing, your hair will change in color, and this will all just make the hair system more detectable because people will see wait, there is this mismatch in colors. Talking about sweating, this could be the 4th disadvantage. If you are in a gym, if you are working out, if you are training, if you are running or jogging, if you do it and then you just go about your day, you don't remove the hair system, what can happen, a lot of microbial substances, a lot of bacteria can start developing underneath your hair system, and this will cause a lot of itching, which is not comfortable. What about swimming, especially in summer or even in a pool? Another disadvantage, because even if you are swimming inside, there is gonna be chlorine in the water, and this chlorine or even salty waters, if you're swimming in sea, the salt and chlorine there can be very harsh on your hair system. So you need to really be careful how long will you stay there, or maybe you swim but the water is not gonna touch your hair system, you are not snorkeling, you are not diving or stuff like that. So this is important. I mean, you could potentially do it, but the more you do it, the more your hair system, the sooner your hair system is going to wear out, is gonna look damaged, and the more damaged the hair system looks, the more noticeable it actually appears to people. It's not that fresh looking, it doesn't look so amazing as at the beginning. And I know many of you guys are already asking like, what if the wind is so harsh and it's just blowing in your face and your hair is just all over the place, you know, like this? Won't people notice that? If the wind is strong, what can happen, and the wind is blowing literally in your face, can happen that it kind of, you know, uncovers the hairline from the hairpiece, and there's gonna be this gap between the hairline of the hairpiece and your real skin of your on your scalp. I know there are many great tapes and glues and adhesives already today, but this is still, you know, makes you a bit worried. Even if you know that you are using the best, the strongest glue, it still, you know, adds onto that worry a little bit. Another disadvantage that can be really a pain in the ass is when your barber, who is maybe like a skilled hairdresser, is skilled in what he does, but he's not really experienced with hair systems, and he can really mess up your hair system just because he doesn't really know how to, you know, properly cut your sides and your back so it like matches your hair on the top, your hair system on the top. And even my friend told me that he kind of stumbled upon that first time or second time he bought the really good hairpiece, which was pretty expensive for him, like $200-300 back then, and the barber went too high and he cut a little bit of hair from his hairpiece and he cut it too much, which made eventually the transition from his sides to his hairpiece look very unnatural. Now you heard probably so many disadvantages that it's actually discouraging you a lot, and this video is not meant to discourage you guys. I don't want you just all get a hair transplant. I actually, despite all of those disadvantages, guys, I would actually consider to wear a hairpiece. Maybe if I'm like 50 or 60, who knows how my real hair is gonna look like then, but I would at least try it out, just give it a try for a short while. I don't know if I will like be the guy who's gonna wear it for years. You know, I'm pretty active. I do a lot of working out, fitness. I sweat a lot naturally, even if I'm not doing a lot of physical activity. So this would be a disadvantage for me. And I love sun, you know, so I don't know if I would be able to do that long term. I don't think I'm gonna wear a hair system very soon, just so you know, guys. So enough about that. I like my real hair how it is. Let me know how you found this video. Did you find it helpful? How did you like it? Comment below if you have any questions about hair replacement or hair transplant, or maybe next time I can do a video which can directly compare hair transplant to hair systems, advantages and disadvantages. So let me know and see you in the next video.